Welcome to the Way2Go Transportation Options Workshop, brought to you by the Parkway Center's Way2Go program of Herkimer and Oneida counties. Transportation is a basic need for individuals in Herkimer and Oneida County, whether they're commuting to and from work, trying to get to a doctor's appointment, grocery store, or going to see family and friends. During the course of this program, you will learn how to compare dollars, buy smart, drive smart, take smart trips. You'll learn how to mix and match different modes of transportation, get resources, tips and contacts, and learn about regional buses and trains. First, let's start with those of us who want to continue driving. Most people don't really know how much they are paying for car ownership, which includes fuel, maintenance, insurance, registration, and other car costs, or how these compare to other transportation services and strategies. Here are some dollar amounts to help you consider your options. The average total cost of using a private vehicle for 1 year is $8,000. That works out to about $650 a month, $150 a week, or $20 a day. Ride shares with family or friends can cut that cost in half. A central full-price annual bus pass in Utica can cut that annual rate from $8,000 down to $720 a year, or $20 a day down to $1.50. Many people save thousands of dollars a year by replacing a personal car with walking, biking, taking the bus, doing a car share, van pooling, or taxi. Some choose to live where they don't have their own vehicle, using the money they save to reduce debt, go on vacation, even buy or pay off a house. For the average total cost of owning and using a car for 1 year, you can buy a full-priced year-round bus pass for about 14 years, commute in an average cost van pool for 5 years, rent an average price car for the weekend for 50 weekend trips, or even spend $400 a year on a bicycle or bicycle gear for 40 years. For many people, driving is still their go-to option. However, many still find buying, insuring, and caring for a car stressful, but there is help. Resources exist that can help you save money, boost your confidence when it comes to time to purchase a personal vehicle. Before you buy, you can visit the New York State Office of Attorney General, Consumer Reports, Edmunds.com, Kelley Blue Book, and Carfax. So let's talk a little bit more about buying smart. You might have a vehicle in mind because you like the initial price point or a certain feature, but make sure you do your research and check out any hidden or indirect costs. Now, about 70% of a vehicle's total cost goes to buying it and keeping it legal. That's whether you drive it a lot or barely at all. Now, looking to those indirect costs is where you can really save some money in the long run. Take some time to get a better car for a lower price. The New York State Office of the Attorney General's website has information on new and used car buying, auto leasing, and deceptive auto advertising. You can go to their website at www.ag.ny.gov, click on the Resource Center, then Publications, then go to the Autos section. Or you can call their hotline at 1-800-771-7755. Now, sometimes paying more now can cost less down the road. If you go to Edmunds.com and search the True Cost to Own Calculator, or you can go to consumerreports.org/cars to get more information. Now, insurance is another one of those indirect costs where you can save some money. Things like daytime running lights, anti-theft devices, and other car features can lower your premiums. You can also check rates with your insurance company whenever you're comparing cars. Another great website is the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety at www.iihs.org, where you can see vehicle ratings to get insurance information. You can also lower your insurance premium and pay less every month if you shop around, choose a higher deductible plan, or you can take advantage of low-mile discounts, new car discounts, and more. You can also receive a discount on your insurance if you take a classroom or online version of the defensive driving course. That gives you a right to a 10% discount on auto insurance premiums for 3 years. To get more information on defensive driving class, you can visit the New York Safety Council at newyorksafetycouncil.com and click on defensive driving. About 30% of the cost of your vehicle goes for gas and maintenance, but you can save money on these through some everyday driving and car care habits. For example, you can get moving. For modern computer-controlled fuel-injected cars, it's best to warm your car by driving slowly after no more than 30 seconds of idling, or after 60 seconds if it's less than 10 degrees outside. So you can turn on your car, put your seatbelt on, and get rolling. Longer idling wastes gas and can even degrade the engine. On the other side of that, make sure you turn off your car. Every 2 minutes of idling uses gas that could take you about a mile and causes more wear than turning your car on and off. So turn your car off as soon as you stop. You'll lower your costs and your carbon footprint. You should also mellow out, and that simply means driving a little bit slower. There's no sense in flooring the gas pedal, fast driving, or slamming on the brakes. These can all lower your gas mileage by as much as 33% on the highway. Slower starts and keeping closer to 55 miles an hour and coasting into stops could save you over $200 each year. You can also lean your machine. This simply means to take out anything that you're not needing at the moment. So rooftop carriers, anything that's in your car, these things can add weight, which can decrease your fuel mileage by up to 2% or more. Tire pressure is another big thing, so don't be deflated. Every 10 pounds of underinflation can decrease your fuel economy by 4%. Tires should be checked at least once a month, especially in changing weather. Now, car care, as we all know, costs less. Good car maintenance can prevent needless repairs, improve your fuel efficiency, and make your car last much longer. You should read your owner's manual and/or check with a car mechanic about regular oil changes, tune-ups, tire rotations, fluid rinses, and alignment and brakes. And lastly, use the parking brake. Applying your parking or emergency brake before putting the car in park. This will reduce pressure, which reduces wear and will help make your transmission last longer. Now, driving everywhere takes a toll in time, money, and even health. So if you try some of these car light tips, you can save on gas, repairs, and possibly insurance. You might even lower your stress and boost your health at the same time. And remember, it's not all or nothing. You can try just one trip a new way. So first, let's talk about sharing a ride. You can be paying half the price for everything: gas, parking, tolls, and you're cutting pollution at the same time. So fill your car up with people and save even more. You can also curb your car. Mix up your routine and try some new ways to get around. You can stop wasting the time and gas to search for the best parking spot, park sooner, and get some fresh air and exercise on your way to the door. You could also let someone else do the driving. Go ahead and take a bus. You can read, rest, and relax along the way. You can walk or ride to a bus stop or drive to a park and ride location. You can add a bicycle rack to your car and bring your own bike to town, where getting around by bicycle may be faster and with better health benefits. Or you can park your car in a meter-free spot and run errands on foot instead of driving from place to place. And sometimes the best way to save is by skipping a trip. If you skip a trip a week, you could save $30 or more and free up extra time. All you have to do is combine trips, save up errands, and turn many trips into one. You could also trade favors with a friend or neighbor to pick something up at a store or drop off mail or return library books. You can take turns doing this, and then everybody wins. Also, more people are taking vacations at home or staycations, so you can make a plan for a fun vacation right in the town or city you live in. For more tips, you can visit theparkwaycenter.org and look for the Way2Go Transportation tab. Now, while we're talking about cars, I'd like to talk about comfort, confidence, and safety in your vehicle. AARP, AAA, and the American Occupational Therapy Association have teamed up to develop a program called CarFit. This is a program that is community-based, educational, and promotes continued safe driving and mobility among older drivers by focusing attention on safety, comfort, and fit. CarFit events are held at community locations and open to the public, generally by appointment. The CarFit process takes about 20 minutes and checks several features of the fit of your vehicle, such as mirror adjustments and line of sight. CarFit is a great option for those of us who have experienced any physical changes recently or gotten a new vehicle, or just want to feel more confident that we have everything adjusted correctly. Now, moving on from cars, let's talk about biking and walking. Biking and walking are not only two of the least expensive methods of transportation we have available, but they are also the healthiest. And while it might not be practical to walk or bike everywhere you need to go, you can mix modes of transportation to include these by doing simple things like parking further from your destination or bringing a bicycle along on a bike rack on your car or on the bus. You don't have to trade in your vehicle or other mode of transportation altogether. Just trying one new trip to start could make all the difference. If you don't already have a bicycle, many options exist. Or if you want to try before you buy, bike share services like Zagster can be a great option. You can find more information on these and other tips for biking and walking by visiting the Way2Go Transportation page at theparkwaycenter.org. Our lives go beyond county lines, and so do bus and train services. Intercity bus service is provided by Bernie and Centro. Centro has several tools to help you plan and execute your trips on their website at centro.org, as well as on their Centro app. These tools include online ticket purchasing, a bus tracker, and a trip planner. You can also purchase tickets and get schedules at the Centro hub. Greyhound provides longer distance bus services, and tickets can be purchased in several ways, including online, by phone at 1-800-231-2222, and at the station or a qualified retailer such as your local 7-Eleven. If you would prefer to travel by train, Polar Train Center at Union Station is a train station served by Amtrak and the Adirondack Scenic Railroad. Both have online ticket purchasing options and you can purchase tickets for Amtrak at the station from a ticket agent or kiosk or through a travel agent. Taxis are a convenient way to get around if you don't have the ability or desire to drive yourself. Many people take taxis for all of their needs, including grocery shopping, doctor's appointments, the airport. If you are able to coordinate trips with family, friends, or neighbors, you can even save some money on your cab ride. But be sure to check with the company to see if any extra charges apply for additional stops before you book. Medical taxis are also a great option for those who use mobility aids such as wheelchairs, and many services offer door-to-door service upon request. If a ride is needed with additional medical support, you have the option of an ambulance service, which is equipped with the same or similar medical support as an ambulance, and many have trained medical professionals accompany the riders. With all of these options, it is important to shop around for the best price and ask about what services they offer and additional fees for any services. For more information and contact numbers, you can go to the Way2Go page at the Parkway Center website. Some people call this ride sharing and others call it carpooling, but either way, sharing a ride is a great way to get around and be social at the same time. Sharing rides can cut costs and your carbon footprint by half or more, and they are very simple to set up. There are many ways to start a rideshare in your community. The easiest way is talking to people. If you and your neighbor shop at the same store, why not go together? Or if you live somewhere with a community board, see if you can start a sign-up. There are, however, some things to remember when sharing rides, and the most important is that everyone involved should be comfortable, and that means several things. First of all, if you don't feel comfortable sharing a ride with a specific person, don't. You should be polite in declining, but you are under no obligation to share a ride with anyone, even if you do sign up on a rideshare board. Also, everyone involved in the rideshare should discuss the terms and rules for the ride before the ride happens. Things like, will eating, drinking, or smoking be allowed in the vehicle? Is anyone allergic to any heavy perfumes? Also, who will cover the cost of the ride? And this specifically is something that must be handled between you. No set standards exist, but some examples are a 1-for-1 where you take turns using your own vehicle and no money is exchanged, or some people decide on a flat ride per trip, or different amounts are exchanged depending on the length of the ride. Again, the most important thing to remember is to get all of these things out of the way before the ride happens. Now, it's difficult to talk about rides happening today or transportation in general without bringing up Uber and Lyft. These are known as ride-hailing services, and they're gaining popularity and offering more services all the time. If you have a smartphone, this could be a great option for you. You can use your smartphone to download the app from the App Store or Google Play. You will need to set up an account with information and a method of payment, such as a debit or credit card. Once your account is set up, you are ready to order your ride. You can confirm your pickup location and request a drop-off location. Keep in mind you will want to be ready to go when you confirm the ride, since most drivers will arrive in less than 15 minutes. You will also have the option to choose a specific vehicle type if they are available in your area at the time of your ride. The charges will be different for larger vehicles, but the estimated charges will always be displayed on the screen before you confirm your ride. These charges may potentially change if you make extra stops or detour along the way. You will also have an option to tip and rate your driver at the end of your ride. If you would like more information on Uber, Lyft, or other ride-hailing services, please visit our website or give us a call at 315-223-3973. Thank you for joining us for the Transportation Options Workshop. For more transportation information, you can give us a call at 315-223-3973 or visit our website at www.theparkwaycenter.org. The Way2Go program is your one-stop resource for all things transportation. We are here to help. We educate, recruit volunteers, and provide workshops, and always take your calls. Thank you so much and have a great day.